Silence is uncomfortable. That's why most people rush to fill it. But what if I told you? Silence is one of the most powerful psychological tools you can use. Let's decode it. We live in a loud world. Constant notifications, constant talking, constant noise. But silence creates tension. Silence creates mystery. Silence creates power. In psychology, silence is not weakness. It's control. Until silence builds authority. Confident people don't rush to speak. They pause. In conversations, the person who is comfortable with silence appears more dominant and composed. Why? Because silence signals emotional control, confidence, thoughtfulness. When you respond instantly, it feels reactive. When you pause before speaking, it feels intentional. That small pause changes how people perceive you. Your silence creates attraction. In attraction psychology, mystery increases interest. When you don't reveal everything about yourself instantly, people become curious. Curiosity builds emotional tension, and tension builds attraction. If you always explain, justify, and overshare, you remove mystery. But silence, it makes people wonder, and the mind is obsessed with solving mysteries. Silence is a psychological weapon. During arguments, silence shifts power. Most people react emotionally. They defend, they shout, they over-explain. But when you stay calm and silent, the other person feels pressure. Humans are uncomfortable with unresolved silence. Silence forces the other person to fill the gap, and often they reveal more than they planned. Silence protects your energy. Not every comment deserves a response. Not every insult deserves a reply. Silence protects your mental peace. When you argue with negativity, you lower your energy. When you ignore it, you stay in control. Mature psychology understands this. Sometimes the strongest response is no response. Silence improves emotional intelligence. When you stop talking, you start observing. You notice tone changes. Facial expressions, under micro-reactions. Body language shifts. Silence improves awareness, and awareness improves social intelligence. The best listeners are often the most powerful communicators. How to use silence strategically. 1. Pause before responding. Even 2-3 seconds changes your presence. 2. Don't overshare. Let people ask questions. Mystery builds value. 3. Stay silent during provocation. Control beats reaction. 4. Practice daily quiet time. Train your brain to enjoy stillness. Silence is powerful, but passive silence is not. There's a difference between confident silence and avoidant silence. Use silence with awareness, not fear. In a world where everyone is trying to be heard, the person who masters silence controls the room. Remember, words can impress. Silence can dominate. Are you comfortable with silence? Or do you feel awkward when it happens? Comment below and subscribe to Decode, where we decode the hidden psychology of human behavior.